Hello everyone, and welcome back to another session of yoga with me, Karaoke. Today we're going to be getting into a really nice core sequence and incorporate some really good spine mobilization as we go through it. So grab yourself a mat or a nice comfortable surface to practice on, a sweat towel and a water bottle as always, and I will see you on your mat. Today in a child's pose. So you're going to bring your toes together, knees as wide as your mat, and you're just going to extend your arms ahead of you. Let the head drop down to the mat, forehead resting on the mat. And just take a moment to come to the breath. Slowly deepening your inhales and exhales. And with every inhale, bring energy into the body. Start to prepare yourself for the session ahead. And every exhale, just relax, let go, start to settle in. Take some time here to check in with your body, notice how it's feeling. Notice if there's any areas of tension or tightness you maybe want to work into. Try not to fixate on this tension, just noticing it, being aware of it, and keeping it at the back of your mind as you continue through your session today. Good. Just lift yourself up, walk your hands over to the left hand side, place your right hand on top of your left and feel that nice side stretch down the right side body. And then we come back through center, walking your hands over to the right. Place your left hand on top of your right hand, feeling that nice stretch down the left side body. Good, and back through center we come. And over onto our hands and knees into a nice tabletop. Making sure that your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. And you're going to inhale, lift the chest, tailbone goes up. Exhale, round through. Inhale, lift the chest, roll the shoulder blades down and back for cow. Exhale, round through, push through the palms of your hands, cat. Again, inhale, dip the back, tailbone goes up, gaze is up. Exhale, round through, squeeze nose to belly button. Two more, inhale, lift. Gaze goes up, we're mobilizing the spine. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, lift, dip that back, gaze goes up. Exhale, round. Good, then find a nice flat back. You can take some time to do some barrel rolls, moving the spine around, just nice gently mobilizing the back. Make sure to change direction, go around the other way. In yoga, what we do to one side, we must do to the other. Good. And then come through center. Bring your knees together, toes together. Bring your bum to your heels, extend your arms behind you and take another child's pose. Good, and from here, slowly lifting yourself up to kneeling, you're just going to roll it up through the spine. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, bring those hands behind you, take a bind. Inhale, pull through those hands, lift the chest, gaze goes up. Exhale, release the bind, round the back. Good. Spread your knees as wide as your hips. You're going to roll over to the left side and reach that right arm over, left hand planted on the floor, getting a nice side reach. And we sweep through center, right hand on the ground, left arm reaches over, nice side stretch. Back through the middle, over to the left. Left hand down, right arm reach. Good, back through the middle to the right side. Right hand down, left arm up reach. Good, one more each side. Walking over to the left. Left hand plants, right arm reach. And through center, over to the right. Last one. Plant the right hand, reach the left. And come back through center. Slowly roll down, knees together, toes together. Arms extend behind you. Good, just letting that movement settle. Notice how the back's feeling, how the side body's feeling. Always aware, always observing. Good, and we slowly come up to all fours into a tabletop. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. From here you're going to tuck the left toes if it's more comfortable. They can remain flat. Inhale, extend that right leg back. Take a deep breath in, push through that heel. Exhale, squeeze knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Two more, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Last one, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. And back to a tabletop. Good, so now that core is coming in. Other side, inhale, extend that left leg, keeping that foot flexed, toes pointing to the ground, deep breath in, push through. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Two more, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Last one, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. And back to a tabletop. Good. Building that heat, building some fire. Now we're going to do the same thing, incorporating opposite arm to opposite leg. So extend that right leg back, left arm forwards. If this is too much for you, you can just do it with the leg, but inhale, reach through, find length. Exhale, squeeze knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. And relax back to the mat. Other side. Left leg extends, right arm reaches. If this is too much, again, you can just do the legs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, relax back, tabletop, toes together, knees together, fall back, child's pose with your arms behind you. Taking a moment here just to rest. Focusing on the breath, using your inhales to bring energy into the body. And as you exhale, just let your muscles relax, let go of that tension. Keeping that attention held inwards, focus on yourself. Good. From here, coming over to a tabletop. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Good. Tuck the toes of your left leg. Extend the right leg back. Good. From here, you're going to push up through that left leg and lift back to a three-legged dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring that right leg forwards for a pigeon stretch on the right side. Good. Stretching into the hamstring and the glute here. The more parallel your shin is to the top of the mat, so the more it looks like this, the deeper the stretch is on the hamstring here. So if you're really tight, bring that foot right in towards the groin. Inhale, sit nice and tall, reach through the crown. You can stay here. Otherwise, exhale, come down onto the forearms.
Using your breath to breathe into the stretch. If you'd like, you can extend all the way down, bring your head to the mat. Otherwise, just remaining wherever's comfortable for you. One more breath. Good. Bring those hands back, lift the back knee. Inhale, reach back, three-legged dog. Exhale, drop that left knee and back to a tabletop. Same thing, other side. Tuck the right toes. Inhale, extend that left leg back. Push through the right leg, reach back, three-legged dog. Inhale, reach through that leg. Exhale, squeeze left knee, left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring that left leg forwards, pigeon stretch on the left side. Making the adjustment of how parallel you want your shin to the mat. Deep breath in, lengthen. Remaining here if it's enough, otherwise exhale, come down onto the forearms first just to suss it out. And if you'd like, extending all the way down, let your head drop to the mat. Good. Bring those hands back, plant them underneath the shoulders, lift the back leg, step back, three-legged dog, and down to a downward dog. Good. Take some time, just pedal it out, bend and straighten one leg at a time, push through those heels. Good. In downward dog, we want to get into a nice triangle shape. To do this, bend both the knees, lift the sit bones up and back, and slowly straighten those legs. Push through the heels, focus on that up and back movement of the hips. It really deepens the stretch, opens up the chest. Slowly walk forwards to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Toes together, heels apart, generous bend in the knees. Take a hold of either elbow, gently sway from side to side in a ragdoll. From here, come through center. Nice bend in the knees, slowly rolling the self up. And then we inhale, reach those arms up overhead. Exhale, hands down. Good. So now we're going to go through our sun salutations. I am also doing a live stream at the moment, and I have someone here who struggles with wrist pain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the first round of sun salutation normally, and the second round I'll instruct normally, but I'll show you how to do it without putting pressure on the wrists. So anyone who struggles with wrist pain, or if you have really tender wrists at any point in your practice, you can always switch to this as an alternate way of doing your sun salutations, just to give you guys something a little bit more educational. So starting at the top of the mat, basic sun salutations for normal people with no wrist pain. Toes together, heels apart, arms reaching forwards. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, get the belly on the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back to a high plank. Good. No chaturangas just yet, just a nice deep breath in. And what you're going to do is as you exhale, you're going to tuck the head and slowly roll through the spine all the way up to a downward dog, pushing through the sit bones. Good. From here, tuck the tailbone, slowly rolling forwards to a high plank. And then flat. Tuck the head, rounding the back as you push back to a downward dog. We're working into the core here. And settling in your down dog. Coming forwards one last time, tuck the tailbone all the way through to your plank. And then last time, rolling back to your downward dog. Bend and straighten one leg at a time, push through those heels. Good, then we walk forwards to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Good. So now everyone else continue with your normal sun salutation just like that. If you're struggling with wrist pain or need some help with it, this is a good way to do an alternative. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten your back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands and step back to plank, or if you're going for a wrist pain option, come to a tabletop first. Come down onto your forearms and into a low plank. Good. If you're in a high plank, you're going to start by tucking the head, rolling through the spine, pushing the tailbone up and back. If you're on your forearms, you need to walk those feet in a little bit. And then tuck the tailbone, rolling forwards. If you're on your forearms, slowly step those feet back as you come down to a low plank. Again, we tuck the head, rolling through the spine, all the way back to your downward dog. And then tuck the tailbone, slowly bringing yourself back to a high plank or a low plank if you've got wrist pain. And last one, tuck the head, pushing all the way back to a downward dog or a dolphin pike if you're going wrist free. And we pedal it out here, push through, one heel at a time, feeling the stretch. Good. Walk forwards to the top of the mat, or if you're going wrist free, drop down onto your knees, come to a tabletop, and step forwards to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Good, so that's how you can do a wrist-free sun salutation. And if you're doing the three-legged dogs, you just do it from tabletop. So like we did at the beginning of the session, where you extend that right leg back, step it forwards to a low lunge. But now we continue with our variations and really work into that core. Toes together, heels apart, palms facing forwards. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back, hands to shins. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back to a high plank or doing your wrist moderation. Good. Deep breath in, look forwards, lean forwards as far as you can, drop the knees, continue down, nice flat back, squeeze the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, release. Inhale, push back, downward dog through plank. Inhale, right leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step it forwards to a low lunge, drop that back knee, hands are at heart center. So if you're doing wrist free, you would have done that all on a tabletop and then step forwards to a low lunge. From here, inhale, push through that front leg, straighten up, toes towards the ceiling, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold forwards, reaching through your fingertips, and your hands can come to your hips, thigh, shin, or on the mat. Do you want to keep that nice flat back, nice open chest? Inhale, come forwards to a low lunge, plant your hands, lift the back leg, step back, three-legged dog, and down dog. Other side, left leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step forwards to a low lunge, drop that back knee, hands are at heart center. Breathing here into that right hip flexor now. In a low lunge, if you find yourself sinking into it and your knees going over the front ankle, your front foot isn't far forwards enough. So just make that adjustment so that no matter if you sink, your knee still stays over the ankle. Pushing through that front heel, straighten the front leg, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards, reaching through, hands to your hips, thighs, shin or mat, keeping that back flat, chest open. One more breath. Inhale, come forwards to a low lunge, plant the hands, lift the back knee, step back, three-legged dog, and down dog. Walk, step or jump to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands down. And again we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, get the belly on the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, high plank. So if you have wrist pain, you don't do any chaturangas. Otherwise, you continue normally. Baby or full. If you're going full, look forwards, lean forwards. And you don't drop the knees as you go all the way down, flat back. Inhale, lift the chest, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, release. Inhale, push back, downward dog through plank. Good. Going to do that dynamic down dog again. So inhale, right leg goes back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step forwards, low lunge, drop the back knee, hands are at heart center. Find your breath. Good. From here, push through that front leg, straighten it up. You're going to swing your left foot side onto your mat and straighten out that right leg. Good. From here, place your right hand on your right leg. Reach that left arm up, deep breath. Exhale, slide that right hand down, side reach and gate to keep a pose. Wherever your right hand rests, make sure it's either on your thigh or your shin. You don't want it resting on the knee. And your gaze is up to the ceiling, slightly getting a nice twist in the back, feeling that nice, delicious stretch up the side body. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, hands come down to your sides. Plant the hands, turn that left foot back in, bring the right foot back, lift the back knee, step back, three-legged dog, and down dog. Other side, left leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step it forwards to a low lunge, drop that back knee, hands are at heart center. Use your breath. Catch your breath. Good. Straighten up that front leg. You're going to turn your right foot side on with your mat. Straighten out that left leg, left hand on your left leg. Inhale, reach that right arm up. Exhale, side reach over. Resting your hand on the thigh or the shin, not on the knee. Slight twist on the chest, gazes up to the ceiling as you use your breath. Breathe into the space in the side body. And as you exhale, relax a little bit deeper. One more breath. Inhale, arms come up through center. Exhale, hands to your sides. Bring that left foot in slightly. Turn the right foot back onto your mat. Plant the hands. Lift the back knee. Step back, three-legged dog. And downward dog. From here, coming forwards to a high plank. Toes together, knees together. Arms behind you, child's pose. Variation, you can go toes together, knees apart, arms in front of you in a wild child's pose. Whatever is more comfortable for you. Just let your head rest on the mat. If your sit bones aren't touching your heels, just prop a pillow or a blankie under there, just so that your back muscles can relax. Come back to the breath. And as you rest here, take time to mentally scan over the body, check in with your muscles, notice how you're feeling. And notice the sensation of the breath coming in. As it comes in, it re-energizes you. And as you exhale in a sigh, you can just let go. Good. Slowly coming up to a tabletop, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Step back one foot at a time to a high plank. Deep breath in and back to downward dog. Walk forwards to the top of the mat to a forward fold, toes together, heels apart, belly on the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come all the way up. hands down. Good, we've got 4 more to go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Chaturanga of your choice. Look forwards, lean forwards. Drop those knees if you're going baby. Keep that back flat, shoulders squeezed. Inhale, lift the chest, shoulder blades pull down and back. Exhale, release. Inhale, push back, downward dog through plank. Inhale, right leg reaches back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step it forwards to a high lunge. Hands are at heart center. Good. In a high lunge, if you find yourself wobbling or feeling very shaky, focus on the upper inner area of your thighs. Squeeze them in towards each other. You feel it switches on the glutes, the back, and the core. So it gives you a nice supportive base. Good. Inhale, reach those arms up. Straighten that front leg. Exhale, fold forwards, reaching through the fingertips. Hands come to your hips, thigh or shin, wherever's most comfortable for you. And if you're really tight in that front leg, you can have a micro bend in the right knee. As long as you're feeling a stretch in that right hamstring, you're doing great. One more breath. Good. Inhale, bend that front knee, plant the hands, step back, 3-legged dog, and downward dog. Other side, inhale, left leg goes back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step forwards, high lunge on the left leg. Hands are at heart center. Squeezing those thighs in towards each other. Using your breath. Good. Inhale, reach those arms up overhead. Straighten that front leg. Exhale, fold forwards, reaching through the fingertips. Hands come to your hips, thigh, shin. Keeping that nice open chest, that nice flat back. And if you're really tight on the left hamstring, you can have a micro bend in that front leg, just to make it a bit more comfortable for you, but as long as you're feeling a stretch. Good, last breath. Inhale, come forwards, bend the knee, plant the hands, step back, 3-legged dog, and downward dog. Walk, step, or jump to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Good, you got this. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Chaturanga, look forwards, lean forwards as far as you can. Drop your knees, continue down, squeeze the elbows in, flat back. Inhale, lift the chest, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, release. Inhale, push back, downward dog through plank. Good, let's make it dynamic. Inhale, right leg goes back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step forwards, high lunge. Hands are at heart center. Good. You got this. From here, turn and plant that back heel. Then reach forwards and place the right forearm on the right thigh. Good. Inhale, reach that right arm, the left arm up towards the ceiling. Good. One more breath. And we come down, plant your hands on either side of the foot, come onto the ball of the back foot, step back, 3-legged dog, and downward dog. Other side, inhale, left leg goes back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step it forwards, high lunge. Hands at heart center. Come back to the breath. Squeeze the thighs in. Turn and plant that back heel. Lean forwards. Place the left forearm on the left thigh. And reach that right arm straight up overhead. Make sure your arm's sinking into that shoulder. You want to create space between the ear and the shoulder. One more breath, looking up to the ceiling. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, three-legged dog. And down dog. You got this. Walk, step or jump to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up overhead. Exhale, hands down to sides. 2 more sun salutations. If you're getting super tired, you don't have to do the knee to elbow anymore. Just step straight forwards to a high lunge and we'll meet you there. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, high plank. If you're too tired, we'll meet you in down dog. Otherwise, look forwards, lean forwards, chaturanga of your choice, squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, lift the chest, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, release. Inhale, push back, downward dog. Inhale, right leg goes back. Exhale, knee to right elbow or step forwards to a high lunge. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step forwards, high lunge, hands are at heart center. Good. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, three-legged dog, and down dog. Good. Inhale, left leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze knee to elbow or to high lunge. Inhale, back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, step forwards, high lunge, hands are at heart center. Find your stability, find your breath. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, find length. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, three-legged dog, and down dog. Walk, step or jump to the top of the mat to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Good. Take a little break, grab some water. It's always important when we're doing these high intensity sequences to make sure that your form is good throughout, especially when you go into your last sun salutation. You got to look after your body, because when you get tired, you're more likely to make mistakes, and that's when you risk injury. So we always like to take a little break when you start getting a bit out of breath, like I am, and just make sure that you're focused on the self, how you're moving, how you're breathing. Good. Last round. I back you, I back me, I back us. Toes together, heels apart, palms facing forwards. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Can meet you in down dog, otherwise look forwards, lean forwards, going through chaturanga of your choice, squeezing those elbows in. Inhale, lift the chest, pull the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, release. Inhale, push back, downward dog, through plank. Good. You can do this. Last dynamic down dog. Inhale, right leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend, right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend, right leg back. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend back, three-legged dog. Exhale, thread that right leg through. Bring your right hand to the middle of the mat and come to a high side plank. this is too much for you, you can drop the right leg down and extend that right foot behind you with the left leg still extended. So you're still working that core, but if you can, nice and upright with the right foot in front of the left, breathing here, and if you'd like, reach that left arm up. One more breath. We're shaking, and turn, plant your hands, bring the right hand back, inhale, right leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the right leg forwards for a pigeon stretch. I wasn't joking when I said this was a core sequence. Take a nice deep breath in, lengthen through the crown. Remaining here if this is enough, otherwise coming down into the forearms, feeling a nice stretch in the hamstring. And if you'd like, extending all the way down or remaining where you are. Good, we bring our hands back, plant them. Lift the back knee, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. Last one, you can do it. Inhale, left leg goes back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, thread that left foot through. Bring your left hand to the middle of the mat, and you come to a high plank. Again, if you need, you can drop that left leg down and bring that left foot behind you with that right leg still extended. Using your breath here, if you can, up all the way, working into the side abdominals here. If you'd like, reach that right arm up. Feel the shake, feel the burn, one more breath. Exhale, turn and plant the right hand, shift the left hand back. Extend that left leg back, three-legged dog, and step it forwards, pigeon stretch. Deep breath in, lengthen through the crown. Exhale down on your forearms, if you'd like, otherwise staying up on your hands. Resting here just for a moment, you can extend all the way if you'd like. Come back to the breath. Good, bring the hands back, plant them underneath the shoulders, lift the back knee, step back, three-legged dog, and downward dog. From here, coming forwards to a high plank, knees together, toes together, arms behind you. Alternatively, knees apart, toes together, arms ahead of you. Coming back to the breath, placing that pillow or blanket underneath your heels if your sit bones can't rest on your heels. You made it, we're done. Breathe in all the energy, all the heat, and feel all your muscles tingling as they start to relax. Take a moment just to congratulate yourself, acknowledge the effort that you put in to come onto your mat today. Given this time for yourself, so just take a moment to appreciate that. Relish in the moment. As we bring our hands forwards, coming up into a tabletop, and then just bringing our feet forwards as we come to a nice easy seat. Hug your knees into your chest, make sure there's enough space behind you to roll back. As you come to lie on your back, and you sway from side to side, release the back. Good. Then plant the soles of your feet on your mat in line with your sit bones. You're going to extend that right leg up and take a hold behind the right hamstring or behind the right calf, but never behind the knee. If you'd like, if you are flexible enough, you can take a bind on that toe. So when you take a bind, you take your middle and your index finger, thread in the gap between your big toe and wrap your thumb around it to meet. Using your breath here. As you inhale, breathe into the tightness. As you exhale, pull that leg in just a little bit closer. Breathe into the stretch. One more. Good, and release that right foot down to the mat. Good, and bring that left leg up. taking a hold behind the thigh or behind the calf, or if you'd like, taking that bind with the middle and the index finger, wrapping around the big toe with the thumb. Using your breath, breathing into the tightness in the back of the leg. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, pull that leg in towards you. One more breath. Good, and release that left leg down to the mat. From here, plant your soles of your feet as wide as your mat and just windscreen wipe your knees from side to side, feeling that nice release in the hips, release in the lower back. Good, you're doing great. And then come through center, hug your knees into your chest nice and tight. Take a hold of the outer edges of your feet and fall back to a happy baby. So in a happy baby, you're holding the outer edges of your feet, but your arms are on the inside of your knees. If your hamstrings are really tight, you can do a modified baby. Let those heels drop down towards the sit bones. But the aim is to eventually try and get yourself up into this shape, getting a nice hamstring stretch and being able to pull down on those feet, open up the hips. Just accepting wherever you are, if your feet up or feet down, just being there, being present. Good, and you can remain here. If you want to have a nice little hamstring stretch, you can take a bind in that big toe of either foot, and you're just going to straighten that right leg up as far as you can, get a nice stretch, and bend it down. Straighten the left leg as much as you can, and down. Right leg straightens and open it up a bit, and coming down for a bend. Straighten the left leg, open up that hip, and down. And if you'd like, lift up both legs, straighten them out, open up those hips, feeling that space. Good, and then bringing your knees back into your chest, just relaxing here. And then let the soles of the feet go down to the mat. Slowly extend one leg at a time, let the toes flop out to the side. Arms are by your side body, palms up, making any final adjustments, then finding complete stillness in Shavasana, eyes closed. Resting here. Just going to take a moment here to scan down the body, starting at the top of the head. Mentally scanning down, noticing how the muscles are feeling, and then just letting them relax. Down the face, the cheekbones, the nose, the lips, the chin. Moving down into the neck, the throat, and down to the shoulders. Just notice your muscles, check in, and then just let them relax as you continue down the arms, past the elbows, the forearms and into the hands. Scanning over each of your fingers, checking in, and then relax. As you come up to the chest, the upper back, scanning down, middle back, the belly, the lower back and into the hips, down the glutes, the legs, over the quads, checking in with the muscles and then feeling them relax. The shins, the calves, right down past the ankles and into the feet. From the heel, over the arches into the ball of your foot, and right through each of your toes, checking in, and then just feeling the muscles relax and find stillness. And once you complete, just taking a moment just to enjoy this calm, the relaxation, the stillness you've created. Lie here, breathing easy. Slowly bring awareness back into the space around you. Start to rub your thumb against each of your fingers, wiggle your toes. And then roll over onto your right side, bring your right arm underneath your head, bring your knees into your chest. Taking a moment just to rest here. So you push up through that left hand and come to a nice cross-legged seat. Eyes still closed, hands resting on the knees, palms up. We're going to finish with our final breathing exercise, so exhale completely. Inhale as much as you can through the nose, fill the lungs with air. Exhale through your mouth in a sigh. Again, inhale through the nose all the way up. Exhale, sigh. Last one, inhale all the way. Just when you think there's no more space, take in one last sip of air and hold, hold, hold. Exhale, sigh. Inhale, reach those arms up overhead, bring your palms to touch. Exhale, bring those hands down to heart center, gently tucking your chin as we come to the end of our practice. Namaste.